Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So thank you, massive thank you to everybody who watches my videos, to everybody who subscribed. Still aiming for 100 by the end of the year, so please help me out, get my videos out there. So today I wanted to jump into a Project Pan update. If you can hear any weird noises in the background, my cat is jumping around. She's a bit clingy, but she's cute, so it's fine. So to start off, we'll start off with the makeup items and then we'll jump into non-makeup items. So let's jump straight in. So I rolled out my Urban Decay, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's my Urban Decay foundation because it was the wrong colour for summer really. So I decided to roll it out and not have so much of a Project Pan foundation, but I have been using lately this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and it's what I'm wearing today. It's not quite the right colour, but once I've bronzed, concealed, put my powder on, I don't think it looks too bad really. The lighting's probably a little bit funny today. So yeah, there's not massive usage on there, you can see a little bit there, but yeah, that's not going to be officially in my Project Pan. I haven't really decided what one I'm going to actually focus on next. I'm sorry if the camera keeps wiggling, my tripod's really dodgy to be honest, and I have it resting on my bed, so every time I move it just bounces around. So yeah, I'm liking this foundation, it feels nice. It doesn't wear all day though. I have noticed, I don't know how long it says it's meant to last. It just says long wear, it doesn't say how long, but I do find that by the end of the day it's kind of looking a bit patchy. I don't know if my base is wrong, if it's not mixing well with my other products, but I like it. It's definitely a half day thing though. So next up, let's go for this one. This is my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is what I use as my primer. And when I rolled it in, it was half used already, so I've got the fan on me and I feel like I've got hair just floating around my face, and I'm sure I haven't, but you can see I've made some really good progress in that. It's sort of scraped around the sides on this side, so it's just probably less than a quarter to go now, so I'm hoping to have that finished by the end of the month really. But you can see there's a really good, I've got makeup under my nails, that's disgusting, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this finished soon. I've had it for ages and ages and ages. It doesn't smell off at all. It still smells really fresh and almost citrusy, but it's the same scent as I remember it being when I first opened it. But I do like it. I've had it for a couple of years, so I think it's ready to be used up and gone. So yeah. Next up is, let's go for bronzer. So I've got the I've forgotten the brand name, Physicians Formula butter bronzer in light, and again no lid, but you can see I've got some good usage in there, because since I've had my nails on I keep accidentally jabbing, but you can see about here there's a bit of a dip now, so I'm hoping in the next couple of months I'll hit pan on that. It's a good bronzer, we all know what it's like, it's been around for a long time. Oh, I'm sure I've got a hair on my face. Ignore me. Okay, so next up is my powder blush. This is the Milani Luminoso, and still very, very little progress. It's still domed, it doesn't seem to be flattening much. I do find it's just so glowy. I'm only wearing the tiniest bit of highlighter today, but you can see where I put the blush on, it's so glowy. But I'm hoping I'll make some kind of progress by the end of the year maybe, but we'll see, I don't know. I'm just chugging on through it. Next up, I've got my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It's it's one of those things, it never seems like it's going to be running out. I mean, so there's still quite a bit in there. I didn't realise until recently. I kind of took the wand out and then squeezed it, and there's still so much in there. So that's going to be around for a while, I imagine, because I don't use massive amounts of it at a time. It's going to be for a while. I'm glad that they don't come in bigger tubes, because it would just last forever. I've had this probably a year now, and it's still just got so much in it. But it works well. I like it. I don't know what else I'll use when it's finished up. So next up I have the 17 Ultimate Lasting Definition Mascara. Obviously you can't really tell how much has been used, and I'm not the kind of person that's going to go start weighing all of my products. So when it runs dry, and I'll stop using it. But until then, it's going good. I like it, and it was like £2, so I'm not mad. I actually really love, I don't know if you can see, oh, I just realised I've got a little bit of mascara on my, oh well. But I like the way it turns my lashes, how my lashes look with it on. They're nice and big, they're full, voluminous. Voluminous? What's that word? I can't remember what's the right way to say that word. But it adds volume. It's a lovely mascara, I like it. But I do have to, like you just saw with that bit there, do you have to be really careful that you don't open your eyes before it's dry, because it does transfer so easily before it's dried. It's a really liquidy formula, so be aware of that one. But other than that, I do like it. So next up, I bought this, so there's no progress to show on it yet, but I realised I kept forgetting to do my brows. So I bought the e.l.f. Wow Brow in deep brown, and I realised it looks like it's got little fibres in it. I don't know if you can see, focus. Looks like it's got little fibres in it, but my eyebrows are already so thick and dark, I don't like to fill them in or sort of add colour to them. So I like to use just a gel, something like this, just to sort of neaten them up and just make them even. And this is just enough for me. This is all I'm wearing today in my brows, and it's just enough for me, the way I like my brows to be. Yeah, and that wasn't very expensive at all either. I picked that up from Boots a couple of weeks ago. Next up, I've got a lip balm. This is the Ellen Tracy French Vanilla Lip Balm. It's really plain, and they don't have a lot of scent to them, but you can see I've used up a fair amount of it. I accidentally, as I was putting it away just now, I accidentally jabbed the corner of it into the tube, so I've had to sort of try and squish it back into itself. But you can see how much progress I've made on that. I'm hoping to finish this off. I'll be honest, I don't hate it, but it does may leave your lips feeling really nice for 10 minutes, and then it just feels greasy, but not in a nice way. So I think I spent about £6 on a box of 4 of these in different scents, and this is the first one I've kind of really focused on. One of the other ones has a little bit of usage on it, because I lost this one for like a week, so I used one of the other ones. So this is the French vanilla one, and I think there was a cherry one, a strawberry one, and a coconut one, and I don't like coconut, so I'll be giving that away, probably to my best friend. I never used it. I smelt it and don't like it. I think you can get better, even though they're not expensive. These are really affordable. I got them from TK Maxx, but I think you can get better, to be honest. Speaking of lips, is my Clarins lip oil. This is the Lip Comfort oil, and it's all squished over to one side because I've just had it laying down. But I'm about halfway through that now, and that's what I'm wearing today. And I still absolutely love this, and it goes on so nicely. It just feels so smooth and beautiful, and just that tiny subtle hint of colour is exactly what I want, and I still love it. So I'm almost trying not to use it too much because I like it so much. But once I have this finished, I do have another lip oil which I will introduce later, but not yet. I think I have mentioned it on my Instagram, but yeah, about halfway through now, and I do still love that. I think I've got 2 more makeup items. So this is my XX Revolution XX Sight palette, and everybody knows I love this palette. But I've been making really good progress. You can see, I don't know if you can see in this light, but there's almost a dent. Well, there is a dent in that brown shade that might pan soon. I don't know if you can see, but I am hoping to have a pan in that very, very soon. That's what I'm wearing today, just a nice simple everyday subtle slightly pink easy look. I've done a look with this before on my YouTube. I think I've featured it on my Instagram a couple of times. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and focus on this a little bit more over the coming weeks, try and get that pan, because that'll be my first powder eyeshadow pan. I did hit pan on this sort of goldy putty shade here a little while back, but because it is a putty shade, it almost felt like cheating, so I squished it back down and sort of repressed it almost. But it's a gorgeous shade. It's a lovely palette. It's so easy to use, and I think it was £10, so nice and affordable. And I really love the formula in this. I do really like that. So I have been looking at buying more colours. I know I mentioned that before, but I never got around to actually deciding which one I wanted. Every time I go into the shops and look at them, I'm just so indecisive. I can't decide whether I want the blue one or the green one or the silver one. You get what I mean. Okay, one last makeup product as usual is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. It looks a bit grubby at the minute. I'm changing the sheets anyway tonight, so but yeah, the case is getting a little bit grubby from sitting in my makeup bag. But you can see how close I am. It's nearly there. I want to repress it, but I've never repressed some powder before, and I don't want to screw it up and waste it. So I think I'm just going to keep going at it the way I do and hope that I hit a sidewall soon. I think on this side here I'm not too far off. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna just keep going with it until it's gone, but I'm enjoying that. And if you saw my empties video whenever it went up, you'll know that I've been trying to use up my Arbonne Nectarine hand cream. I haven't got the tube, it's in my basket at the minute, but this is all I have left. I depotted it into this because I couldn't squeeze it out of the tube anymore, but I reckon I can have that finished by the end of this week, because there's not a lot left, and I wash my hands so often at work that I need a good moisturiser. And I've had my nails done, so I need a good moisturiser to keep my cuticles feeling nice and soft and healthy. Okay, moving on to non-makeup products. This is the Pixie and Caroline Hirons Double Cleanse. So it has one side of cleansing oil and one side of cleansing cream. And this is what I use to take my makeup off. And you can see I'm about halfway through both of them now. But I really like this. The cleansing solid cleansing oil, I think it's called. Yes, solid cleansing oil does a really good job at taking my makeup off, melting it, and then I just take another handful of water to emulsify it, and then I rinse it off, and then I use this side, the cleansing cream. And I do really like this. It takes up all my makeup really nicely, takes off all my makeup really nicely, leaves my skin feeling really hydrated and soft, and then I just go into my normal skincare routine. But I do like this. I think I bought it on offer, I can't remember how much, but it wasn't anything crazy. I just got it from Boots. But I'm really liking this so far. I don't think I'm going to miss it. I think once it's gone, I'm going to try something else. I want to try that elf one. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Holy Hydration. But I want to try that after this one. But this one was on offer at the time, so I thought I'd better try this one first. Okay, next up is, let's go for moisturiser. This one's not very old. I've only had this going for a couple of weeks, and the bottle is so opaque. I cannot see how much is left in it, but this is the Inculist Sim Bright Moisturiser. It says it helps to brighten skin. I can't say I've noticed any massive differences since I've started using it, but maybe I need to be using it a little bit longer. But it has a really nice texture. I think I showed you in my last video, but I'll show you again. You can see it has a really nice, really soft, lightweight, gel cream texture almost. I prefer really lightweight gel moisturisers over something thick. I just don't like the feeling of it on my skin. Same with body creams really. But yeah, it's getting there. Well, I've not long started it, so we're going to be seeing it for a couple more months yet. Okay, next up, we've only got a few things left. I can't talk today. But Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, once again, can't see how much is in it, but it feels like I'm probably more than halfway through it. I just like to spritz it all over. I got lucky with this one. I got a nice fine mist. I didn't get the one that spits, and I lost the lid ages ago, so yeah, this is how it is. It's also that matte sort of coating, so it looks really, really grubby. As soon as I pick it up with foundation on my fingers and that's it, it looks all grubby. But I like it, it works. Stick with what I know. Okay, so next up is my perfume. This is the DKNY Be Tempted Oh So Blush, and you can see good progress, probably 2/3 of the way through. I really like this scent. It's a little bit strong, but it's really, really nice. I use it every day. I use it for work. I use it for when I go out to the shops, if I'm hanging out with my friends. I use it every day. So I imagine this won't last much longer, a couple of months maybe, because I do use it every day, and sometimes twice a day, depending on what I'm doing. If I go out for the evening, I'll refresh with this. If I'm out and it's been a bit hot, if I'm changing plans, I'll just refresh myself with a little bit of this. So yes, I've had that one for a long while now, so I'm trying to use that one up. Next up, my hair oil. So this is my Inecto coconut oil, and I know I said I don't like the smell of coconut. I still don't like the smell of this, but once it's in my hair, I can't really smell it. So after I've washed my hair, or if I've just styled my hair, I'll just take a pump or two, rub it into my hands, and just scoop it all, brush it through with my fingers. And you can see I've made some good progress on this. This was my last mark, and this is what I've just made before. I'm just tilting it so you can see the mark properly. This is the mark I just made just before filming. So yeah, probably just over halfway now. I do like it. It does leave my hair feeling really soft and nice. I can't say an awful lot else. I think I picked it up for £1 from B&M maybe, or Home Bargains. But it's really cheap. It's really affordable. It's vegan, and as far as I can tell, it's cruelty free. Hang on, I got a notification. Get rid of that. So yeah, I lost the lid to that as well ages ago. Blame the toddler. Okay, two more things. I'll save the most annoying one till last. So this is my body lotion. This is the Soap and Glory Sugar Crush 3-in-1 body lotion. Lovely citrusy scent. It's quite lightweight, as long as you don't use too much. I've had it laying down, so it looks a bit weird to the line, but you can see the line here for the beginning of August, and I'm hoping maybe 1 or 2 more months and this will be finished. I like it, I'm just a bit bored of it. It seems to be lasting so long. But yes, hopefully in the next update it'll be hopefully all the way down here, and if I go really ham on it, maybe I could even use it up. I'll try. I'll really try this month. I will try and get this gone because I'm a bit bored of it. It's a nice scent and everything, but when you're smelling it every single day, and it is a smell that lingers a little bit. It's not too strong, but it does linger. So if you don't like strong scents, or not strong scents, but if you don't like scents in your body lotion, don't get this. If you don't like the scents hanging around, don't get this. But other than that, I do like it. It does leave my legs feeling quite silky. I do slap it all over every day, sometimes twice a day. I think I missed out on a few days this last month, so yeah, if I do use it every single day, I probably will use it up. And I have, last and possibly least, the Refined Beauty Glowing Body Scrub with turmeric and shea butter in the scent Lemon Verbena. I do not like this. I said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like it. It's like a dry formula, you can see. And it just doesn't work for me. The scent is nice, it smells lovely. It smells very citrusy, almost herbal, but there's so much colour in it. It stained the bottoms of my nails when I was digging it out in the shower. And because it's dry, as you put it onto your hands or put it to your body and start rubbing, it just falls off everywhere. So you end up having to use so much of it that it's almost wasteful. And also, if I had a little paper cut on my finger last week, I think, and oh my goodness, the pain. It was like squeezing fresh lemon juice and salt into a wound. It hurt so much. And I used to be a nail biter. I'm getting better, but I do sometimes have the odd occasional little bit of skin that I pull out of my fingers, and it hurts like merry hell, if I'm honest. I am hate panning it. I think it's about halfway done now. I don't know if you can see, it's about halfway, so it's about here. But I am hate panning it, to be honest. I can't wait for it to be done. Every shower I have, I'm scrubbing everywhere to try and get rid of it, and I won't be repurchasing it again. It was only $5.99 from TK Maxx, but I will not get this again. Once it's gone, it's gone. I'm going back to the old one, the Prana Bliss one. Right, I got a little bit passionate there, but I just don't like that one. Maybe I'll change my mind, but unlikely. So I think that's it for my Project Pan updates. That's it for my products. I don't think I've missed anything. I do have a bit of a tendency to forget 1 or 2 things, but I don't think I have this time. I think I was pretty prepared. So I'm going to call that it. Let me know if you are using the same products, how you're getting on with them, if there's any you like, dislike, how fast you're using them. Are there any that you're hate panning? This is the only one for me, but maybe you'll have more. So, yep, I'm getting all tongue-tied today. Anyway, help me get to 100 subscribers. I would absolutely love that. I'd be so grateful by the end of the year. So I'd love for you, if you are not currently subscribed, please subscribe. If you are, thank you for subscribing, and leave a like and a comment to help me get out there, interact with me. I will reply to all the comments, and please leave a like to help push my videos out there. I'm really trying to get out there a little bit more. I've been thinking of what more videos to do, but I kind of want your input to know what you want to see. I watch a lot of other creators as well to see what is their most popular things, what I can sort of put my own spin on. But let me know, I'd love to know. I will leave it there. I will say goodbye before I keep on rambling, so mwah, bye bye.